Hey there everyone, Mary Pittman here from Fitness Alliance International, and welcome to my thought for the day. So on the weekend I went down to the basketball courts where I used to work, and it was grand finals day, so I got to see the best of the best, the cream of the crop and all that. And speaking to some of the parents I used to associate with on a fairly regular basis, we'll say weekly, noticed that one of them was carrying a bottle of children's painkiller. So thinking about it, I actually asked her, so what's this for? Like, does someone have a headache? Does someone need some sort of medical assistance? She said, no, they're fine. The kids have had a really big week in sport. They've come home yesterday, being Friday, a little bit tender and sore and sorry for themselves, and I found that this just eases the pain a little and helps them carry on their way. So that impacted me, we'll say, a fair bit, because I guess in the health industry, we're looking at what we're trying to do is teach people how to take better care of themselves. Now, and obviously, hopefully having some sort of role model effect on those around them. So by a parent giving their child painkillers so that they don't feel the stress and the strain they've put on their bodies over the cross-country carnival on a Friday, and gymnastics training on Wednesday, and now basketball finals on a Saturday, I'm sort of beginning to wonder what kind of a role model, what are we teaching the kids? Are we teaching them to take painkillers as we do to get rid of a headache or get rid of muscle strains, so that the body lies to them and enables them to keep going, so that there is a high potential that they're going to do possibly a lot more damage than they've already done, which is why their muscles and joints are strained and painful as it is. So are we teaching them to take a painkiller, or are we teaching them to take better care of themselves? Understandably, kids don't like to rest. They want to be up and about, and parents want to support them in, obviously, their sporting aspirations and reaching their goals to be the best athlete they can be and that sort of thing. But my personal opinion, you can agree or disagree, just comment below on how you feel about it. My personal opinion is teach them to take better care of themselves. Don't teach the body to lie to them. Don't give them painkillers. Teach them to rest. They, at that age, between, say, the ages of 10 and 19, 10 and 21 sometimes, they need more physical rest. And understandably, yes, they want to play sport, they want to be active, they want to go out late and party with their friends, or just run around and be kids. But help them understand how important rest is. There is a lot of research at the moment, and actually the bedding companies are taking full advantage of this research and saying people need to sleep more. And it's absolutely true. People are so switched on all the time. I'm one of these people that takes a long time to wind down at the end of the day so that I can sleep and my body and mind can rest. I do try and meditate. I say try because I haven't perfected the art yet. I'm in training for meditation, or meditation training, because it is a practice and I need to practice regularly. But again, the bedding companies are taking advantage and trying to sell beds on the fact that, yes, people aren't resting enough. People are tired and wired. So we're wearing ourselves out physically, mentally, emotionally, and then just pushing through. And a friend of mine came up with a phrase. He's actually a doctor, and he's been practicing for almost 40 years now. So he's a couple of years older than me. But he came out with a phrase saying it's not a painkiller deficiency, or it's not an aspirin deficiency. Okay? So this pain that the kids are feeling, going back to the original topic after I went on my tangent, isn't because the kids don't have enough painkiller in their system. It's because they're not resting enough. This doctor friend actually was the one who told me, but didn't teach me. He instructed me. And again, as a normal person, I didn't follow my doctor's instructions. He told me to meditate over 10 years ago, to begin meditating, begin that practice. I started maybe 2.5 years ago, and obviously am still in the practice. Sometimes I feel it isn't working, but it does give me the opportunity to at least let my body rest, even if my mind continues to tick over. So, just to wind up before I ramble too much further and too much longer, get rest. Be a role model. Get your kids to rest. One more story. When I was little, being a child, obviously didn't want to rest. My parents, my mum in particular, would say after lunch on a Saturday afternoon, for example, after we've eaten, we're going to go and have a lie down. For the most part, or for part of it, I believe it was so she could go and have a lie down. But also not understanding at that time how important it was for me as a 6, 7, 10-year-old to get my rest, and going to bed at a particular time and having some sort of routine and some sort of basis in rest, how important that was for my body and for my physical, mental, and even emotional development. So, yeah, in a couple of words, get more rest. And that's me. I'm Mary Pittman with my rambling ways for Fitness Alliance International, and I'll see you again soon.